Hello, hello, hello.
There you are.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
That's okay. So what's going on with you?
Oh, just Zen karma, peace and relaxation.
Okay. And what is that based off of?
Oh, getting out of the drama verse. I don't know if you noticed, but recently I've been going on a rant about purging all the drama, and so
Yeah.
I used to get into politics, and that kind of keeps the drama going, but
Mhm.
I'm even getting out of that now. So
Well, then what's left to panel?
just you and one other. That's the only two subs I have left. So,
Aw.
because there's no drama over here. That's why you made the cut. So,
Oh, there's no drama over here.
well, none that I can see. There might be
Yeah.
some, but it's
Yeah.
probably insignificant.
Well, I don't think I bring other people in per se. I typically don't kickstart anything. I don't cause issues. Um,
Well, I mean,
I don't.
sometimes the conversations get spicy, but that's fine. The spice in life is fun, but it doesn't always have to devolve into drama.
Right. Right. No, I agree there. Let me see. Let me change this to subscribers only. There you go, guys. You're being released.
But yeah, there were others that thought I was blocking them, and I had to inform them that I just deleted all my contacts. So I wasn't picking out anyone in particular. I just deleted all the contacts. So now
Oh,
I have no
wow.
contacts, and I've got two subs left. So
Oh, well, I
nice
mean,
and
it.
peaceful.
Iridium! We love Iridium over here.
So how's your vacation going? Have you found peace and quiet yet?
Uh, I mean, I tried to, but um,
But then you got dragged back into the
I
drama.
got dragged back in, thrown into the wolves for what? For what? I find.
Some super chat cope. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's about it. Hopefully that money helped soften the blow, but it was probably wasn't worth it.
Uh, mm,
Yeah, you're like, well, not really. It bought a
no, it
coffee.
didn't soften the blow at all. It was actually salt on the wound, kind of like, here, I'm gonna like run you over with this giant bus, and
Uh-huh.
then I'm gonna get off the bus and throw $100 at you, and tell you it'll all be okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. And I think that's kind of, I mean, again, I'm just making assumptions. I mean, you can never prove somebody's intent, but it definitely didn't feel good on my end, and there's nothing I can do in that moment. I stayed in moderator mode. I stayed out of it. Um and I had to take kind of the beatings uh for purposes of staying in mod mode. Um I mean, now that it's over, I can speak to those specific things. But
It
again, I
was
won't,
it was definitely very weird. So, I don't try to analyze mental illness and like the person that accused you of stuff. And so who knows what kind of demons are going on in his brain, and so all that does is just like fuel fires and stuff. It doesn't
Mhm.
really produce any useful conversation, but whatever.
Right. Right. And again, like the point that was trying to be made with the trying to bring my personal life into it, the point that was trying to be made was so minuscule in the entirety of the debate. Like, it wasn't the end all be all of the debate at all. It had nothing to do with it, you know. And it could have been left out, and still the argument could have still been made without bringing that into it.
So what you're saying is he wasn't being a professional master debater.
That piece of it was definitely not professional from my perspective. And again, I don't even call it a debate. that was just two men arguing over stupid stuff.
Yeah, at the end, I was
Um,
like, "There was a debate? When was it? Did I miss it?"
yeah,
Because I didn't see one.
yeah, I should have called it like a
Mean Girls cat
mean
fight.
yeah, cat fight, something. But at the end of the day, like, I haven't done anything wrong to either two of these people. I've, maintained kind of I think I've done pretty good at maintaining a neutral ground this entire month of all of this debate chatter going back and forth, and being friends with Glenn, being friends with Based Oracle, having civility with Andrew, those types of things. I wouldn't call Andrew a friend, but I mean, we're able to be cordial for the most part, be cordial to one another. But I think that with all of that, I expected a higher standard of care,
Yeah.
and the very least, a higher standard of a level of respect. Because I just don't think that again, he could have gotten the point across without
Mhm. Yeah.
bringing me into it entirely.
I am
And
starting to
it's
notice
just
a
not necessary.
pattern with people that encounter Andrew Wilson is they end up saying, "I expected, more civility and,
Mhm.
politeness and stuff," but I don't think they know Andrew Wilson very well, but now they do, and now you do, so it's a
Well,
learning process.
I've already it's not that I haven't been aware of, like, his tactics, I've experienced them before, but that to me was, the fact that he's already spoken about privacy and family life and relationship and all of those things because of what was done to him a while back with his family. And we were both in a high agreement of that. I did a whole stream about it, and he did his stream, with what was done to him. And I expected on the level of privacy, we were on the same boat. So if I
Yeah.
haven't said anything publicly, and he did actually ask me that very question right before right before the debate started. I got a message from him asking me if I was, I think the words were banging, you know, with
Yeah,
Base
the
Oracle.
other guy, yeah.
Yeah, and the question was, is there any conflict of interest? And I just took insult to that question in and of itself, the way it was
Yeah.
worded. And I'm like, you're not going to ask me a question like that. Like, I could, if he had said, are you dating? Are you in a relationship or something to that degree? But I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you just asked me if I'm banging somebody. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask one of your daughters if she's banging somebody. Let me know how, you know what I mean? Let me know how much that pisses you off, because it's none of your business, for one. But number two, what a question, And to me, it would have been the at the end of the um again, the crux of the question was, is there a conflict of interest? So I just
Right.
answered to the respectable one of, is there a conflict of interest? And I said, there's no conflict of interest, because as you could see, I think everybody can agree, I was fair in the debate. I felt
Oh, yeah.
no, I don't think I felt, even Andrew said at the very end, Sarah was an adequate moderator. He didn't express any type of issues with fairness, or even when he requested I step in, I stepped in, even though I don't think he really needed me in that instance, but I still stepped in because he was like, moderator. I think he actually got higher treatment, if anything. Um,
Well, I do
and
appreciate you taking that bullet for me because if he would have showed up at my debate, then I would be currently defending my honor,
Like,
of
are
being
you
base
banging bass?
mistress. Yeah, yeah. Which actually I'm already accused of that anyways, just for being on his panel. So, that's
Right,
you can only
right.
imagine the rumors if they would have been on my channel debating. But anyways,
Oh, that would have been more interesting, though.
yeah, I know. He'd be like,
Yeah.
fire, you banging the moderator? And I'll be like, well, how did you find out? Loose
Yeah.
lips.
But to me, I offered him back. I said, "Look, there's no conflict of interest here, but if you want, I can have Michelle co-mod with me, if that'll make you feel better." And he said, "No, as long as you're going to be fair, then I don't care."
Yep.
Okay. And to me, that was a settled issue. That was settled.
Well, the important
Um,
lesson is that you learn a lot more about Andrew's character than you do before because you thought you knew him, but now you know him better. So, see, you learned something new that day as well. We all learned something new that day.
well, I don't even think it's a matter of knowing whether somebody would or wouldn't crap all over you. It's more along the lines of uh, courtesy, professional courtesy,
Standards,
professional courtesy. Like
morals.
I again, when he messaged me, what was it, Friday, and requested like reach out to Based. Here's what I want to do, XYZ, and I said yes, sir, no problem. I'll get back to you. And I could have been a jerk about it, like mind your own. I could have been like that. I could have done exactly, but I was like, nah, no reason to be that way. Like I'm just gonna have professional courtesy. He made a request, and if it helps get this whole thing resolved, then fine, I'll do it. Professional courtesy. I speak to him, yes sir, no sir, please and thank you. Yeah, that's how I speak to him every time. Professional courtesy. Um, and I can't say that he is the same with me. No, no, goat. It's not that. It's not that. If I was worried about that, if I was worried about that, I like everything would be entirely different, and I'd be, it's just professional. I talk to him the same way I talk to everybody. Talk to him the same way I talk to my coworkers, just plumb respect. If
Human dignity.
human dignity, the decency of, whatever. And at the end of the day, here's what can be said. People can say, "Oh, Andrew, like that was a crappy thing he did to Sarah, XYZ," but never can they say Sarah did this back to him. Never. You can never say that. You can never say, "Oh, Sarah did something dirty to Andrew." Nope. You'll never be able to say that. You'll never be able to call me a crappy person. You'll never be able to say I was disrespectful. You'll never be able to say any of that. You can say Sarah talked about it, Sarah got it out there, Sarah discussed it, yada yada, but it's my right to. It's my right to. You did something wrong. That was very
Yep.
wrong.
And that was the fun part of the debate was we did find out whether or not he understands the concept of right or wrong. And so I think anyone who watched that debate knows better the mind of Andrew Wilson now, thanks to Based Oracle. So kudos for
Well,
that.
I can't speak to that only because I modded it, but
Yeah, yeah.
I will speak to what was done to me personally as the
Oh,
mod.
yeah, yeah. We were there.
Um,
We saw that too. We saw all the good parts,
uh,
including the best part. I don't know if you caught the best part of the debate. So when Andrew was presenting some of his receipts, he pulled up a video that belonged to a certain YouTuber named iFi, and at the bottom of the screen there was a banner that said "All hail Emperor Phi." so,
oh Lord.
so, so I got a good chuckle out of that moment because I was like, I just got Andrew Wilson to advertise my channel and have everyone call me Emperor Phi. Yay!
Hey,
I
it
win.
works.
I won the debate. So,
You won. I think I won.
I
Let's
think you definitely
see.
won. You definitely won
I
this one
shouldn't
there.
be here, sis, because I don't want any more pushback from Mel's panel because iFi is here. She is a very jealous person, and it makes it hard to work with my cousin because his girlfriend is. I'm
What happened?
confused. I have no idea what any of that means.
Who is this and what happened?
Who's Mel? Because
I
iFi is here. She's a
what?
very jealous person. It makes it hard to work with my cousin
I
because
can
his
leave if that's an
girlfriend.
uncomfortable room
No,
creating.
no, she just doesn't have to chat, you know what I mean? Like, you can, cloud watch if you don't want people to know you're watching.
Also, what does me doing here change anything? You're free to speak with me in the room. I won't stop you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I always encourage people to speak up. I'm the anti-censor. I'm the one that like tells everyone to speak your mind. So sorry you don't know me either.
Ifa, you have 3 viewers on your
Woo,
side. I'm
woo,
so
woo.
proud of you. Hi, Logical Spark.
They're just here for you though. They're like We're here for the Sarah
Well,
love.
JACC's here too on your end.
Oh, JACC. I
Awesome.
got a question for him. JACC. Why did you say I rage quitted just because I very politely left another panel? You silly man.
Who's saying you rage quitted?
JACC. He likes
Oh.
to use all my clips for his channel because it like gets him all the views and stuff.
Oh.
But
All right.
finally, one beat out mine. It was the Mel debate or something. I don't know if you had that one recently.
You got a loose cannon on your end
Uh oh.
in your chat.
Hold on. Let me see what I can do about that.
You better go fix it. I mean, it's not in my chat, so it doesn't matter, but
I think it's gone.
okay. Let's see. Michelle, evil and wet. What makes you evil and what makes you wet?
Hey, Rachel Wilson's here.
Is that the real Rachel Wilson?
Is that the real? Are you the real Rachel Wilson?
You have to go click on her name on your end
Um,
and see what channel it takes you to if it's really her.
it won't tell me. It just says I
Yeah,
can either
you
delete or
you do
time
it
out.
on your YouTube. Do it
Oh,
on not on the
oh,
StreamYard.
I was doing it on StreamYard. That's why I was like, why isn't this
Yeah,
button working?
and click on her name from
There you go.
your end, and it should take you to hit like go to channel or something, and this is how you find the trolls.
This is why I need like a producer or something. I'm just too old for this.
I'm here to help and guide you through, and I will always do that willingly and for free. I mean, I'm not going to give you hours worth of time to help you, but I mean, stuff like this, I'm always happy to inform you.
Thank you.
So, is it real?
Hold
I
on, I'm
couldn't
still
imagine her
cleaning up
wanting to
the.
waste her time.
I'm still cleaning up the other one first. Where's the
You're
permanent
making
ban?
a
All it
mess.
says remove is the only choice. Isn't there like a ban or something?
Hmm.
Uh,
But I love this comment. Thank you to, I'm assuming, the fake Rachel Wilson, but Sarah is sleeping with Oracle and fighting with Ashley. Her life is going downhill. What's next? She goes bald? Quite
no, it's a
possibly.
fake. It's a fake Rachel Wilson.
Yeah.
One
Well,
subscriber.
that's up to you if you want to, as long as they're not saying anything, that's against TOS.
Yeah. I almost never pay attention. That's my biggest problem. They just get right by me.
Well, that's number one of running a stream is you have to pay attention to a degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only because that's, people put bad things in there and you got TOS and it affects your stream.
That's why I just have one viewer. So it's so easy to moderate one viewer. So.
Guns. I need to start a mod school, send student wrenches to various streams to help, like hi-fi. That guns. Oh my goodness, that would be the best thing ever if you did that. You really do. You really need to do like a how to wrench properly 101. That would be great. Oh, you might want to time them out or something because they're just going to keep spamming it. And then it's going to fill up the whole back end over here.
Hide or put out and timeout? Which one do you think is better?
I mean, I would hide them because they'll just continue trolling you
Yeah, they
again.
can feel like they're making a difference.
Yeah, I would totally block it. Just because, especially like my rule is if you're impersonating other people, that's against TOS as well. And they're just spamming the chat now. And it's just going to keep going.
I'm doing my part. I think some of it's going away. I don't know.
Do you have any wrenches on? Oh, yeah, you got another one coming in.
Oh my goodness, guys! I'm gonna.
Put your thing on subscriber mode only. Like,
okay.
Customize it to be like 20 minutes or more, or something like that. Because if not, they'll just keep spamming you with all of their other alt accounts. But if you force the hand, and this is another reason why we go into subscriber mode only.
Gotcha. Oh
Mm,
my goodness. I'm just gonna end the
yep.
restream. How about that? Hold on.
Okay, you can do that too. I mean, I'm on sub mode only, so they can come over here. I'm assuming most of them are subbed. Do you want me to cancel on my end? Like disconnected on my end?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and cancel the restream. You